My name is Gabe Perez. I was here to share my war experience and how my life was shaped around the force I've been shaped around the force. I was born in 1949, Gilroy, California. I had 11 brothers and 4 sisters. My parents were migrant workers, finally settled in Gilroy in 1949. My family enjoyed playing baseball and softball. I went on to play at Gilroy High. After I finished high school, the draft came along. Usually when the draft, you don't get a choice of what you want to do in the military. Therefore, I enlisted in the Air Force to become a jet engine mechanic. I was a jet engine mechanic for 4 years active and 2 years inactive. Went to San Antonio Air Force Base for basic training, where all Air Force personnel goes to basic training, enlisted or officers. From there, I went to Rantoul, Illinois. I was there for 3 months. Got my training on jet engine mechanics, jet engines there. Just a quick, brief training, not a direct solid training. After my training completed, I was sent to Vietnam for 19 months and worked on the aircrafts and worked on C-130 AC gunships, which is C-130s. I got back in 71. My last assignment to the colonel. Later, I went to Castle Air Force Base. I worked on KC-135s and B-52s. There's only 75 left B-52s in the world. Then I went to NORAD. I didn't go to NORAD. I met the NORAD general when I was working on ICBMs, Intercontinental Ballistic Missiles. I met him when he came down, talked to him. Smart man. If you people don't understand what NORAD is, it's where you might laugh, but that's where they track Santa Claus every Christmas Eve. And if you don't believe me, look on television. All the stations carry it. It's a hole in the wall in Colorado, but I wouldn't mess with that hole because it carries anti-missiles and missiles for the United States of America. My first overseas flight lasted more than 14 hours, lasted almost 18 hours, and boy did I have a big headache. It's constantly hot, constantly warm over there. Unforgettable experiences. Well, there was a few I had, but when I see a KC-135, still busted today. Almost 50 years. But a KC-135, equivalent to a 727, you're talking over 45 years ago, ran over an F-4 Phantom jet. A lieutenant colonel and a captain were trying to get out. Didn't have a chance. There were more incidents on the plane. When I was stateside, a B-52 control went out. A buddy of mine, Butch, decided to change it while it was running. It had to go to Vietnam. It was an E model, B-52 E model. We changed it while all 7 engines were running. We had this 8th engine. And if you ever mess with fuel and mess with the fuel control, it's like trying to control a gasoline leak with gas in your hand. So that's basically what it was. We finally changed it. We had a lieutenant giving us a problem on throttle rigging, and slapped the lieutenant's hand, and I got threatened with a court-martial. The deputy commander of maintenance decided not to file charges because he figured the lieutenant didn't know what he was doing. To remind you, we had H models. We used to do 12-hour flight missions. And I got stuck with Sergeant Lepley, and he would hit the honey bucket because there's no bathrooms on the C-130. We had on the plane. So, nylon webbings which sit on C-130s. We had on some of the C-130H models, we have an extra tank, so we could fly 12 hours at a time for rescue missions. So it's been almost 50 years since I got back. And I got back in 71, discharged in 73 from active duty. Joined the VFW post in 81. And 2 years later, I put up the Vietnam and the Korean plaque.